So, this is my new addition to the family. What's family? Nobody talks to me anymore. I need somebody to talk to. Oh, there's the bird clock going off. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it goes off once every hour. I don't know what that bird was, but this is a conure. His progeny hail from the Pantanal, the Bolivia-Brazil border. He's 6 months old. I had Bobby for 10 years. I took care of him. I always try and take care of things, but he got bit by a wasp. So, yeah. Some people know what to do, other people don't. Who knows, right, Nana? So, I found some magazines from the 1960s. These are probably worth money. Man landing on the moon. I never saw it. I saw Apollo 13, but that's a big question in my head. Why didn't I watch the first landing on the moon? My parents were probably fighting. It's a brave new world. Let's put the puzzle pieces in together. I could do this, but other people couldn't. So, anyways, on a lighter note, Peter O'Toole and Richard Harris collection on Letterman. Yeah, this is pretty funny. I know I'm an old fart. I just turned 60. But believe it or not, there are some things to be learned from other people. Right, Mom? As you get older, you get wiser. But sometimes I think I'm getting Alzheimer's.
Let's talk a little bit about your married life. Pick either one. I guess you were drinking probably when you were married.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing like the way drinking does it, it gets in the way of everything.
Absolutely.
It can be a real problem.
It can be a problem.
Yeah.
It was a problem.
Did you have trouble with your wife over drinking? Either one of them, both of them?
Both ways. Yeah. Well, it was kind of difficult, I suppose. Yeah, it was. Like for instance, I remember once going out, and I was married to Elizabeth, and I said, look, I'm just going out to buy a newspaper. And I went out and I bought the paper, and I opened the paper, and I saw there was a rugby. And I was in England at the time, London. I saw there was a rugby match on in Dublin. I want to see that. I said, we're playing New Zealand. So I got on a plane and flew. I forgot to tell her. And so I went to Dublin and saw the rugby match. And then, when you go to Ireland, you don't go for a weekend. You stay for a generation. A decade. And so after about 5 weeks, I'm forgetting to call Elizabeth, right? I got a phone call from my brother saying, she's going to divorce you. I said, nah, she loves me. She never divorced me. Oh, she's divorcing you. He mentioned the law. I said, really? I said, good God. So I flew back quick. The plane arrived by 11 o'clock, and I dashed up to the house, and all the lights were out in the house. And I said, what am I going to say? I'm 5 weeks away. What can I say? What excuse can I give? And then I pressed the doorbell. I could hear her coming down the stairs, and I could see her coming. I could hear her coming to the door. I thought, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? She has gone to a lawyer. She's going to divorce me. And she opened the door, and she's very beautiful, blonde hair, and she's kind of this height, and I'm this height. So I'm looking down. So I'm looking down at her like that. What am I going to say? And she's looking up at me with huge, big blue eyes. Not an expression on her face. I looked down at her and I said, got to think quick. And I said, why didn't you pay the ransom? I was warned about my language.
Oh my goodness. Richard.
In fact, I tell you what, she's can you believe we're going to the White House tomorrow? And she's the Oscar. She's out there. And
The woman is still with you?
Yeah, we're great friends.
Is she sitting next to a guy in a cowboy hat?
No.
Oh. Yeah. Can you tell us, give us a story about yourself and Peter O'Toole?
Oh, well, we were great friends, Peter. He was in the academy in London, and I was in the academy, not the same one in London. We kind of were good chums. We were kind of both students.
School kids?
School kids.
Yeah.
And there was a play on in Brighton. Paul Schofield was doing the play, and we wanted to go down and see him. We didn't have any money, too much money, so he had an old rackety old car. We went down to Brighton, and you know, Brighton's on the coast, right on the sea coast with the beach and all that kind of thing. And we go down there, and we book a presidential suite at the hotel. You know, we don't have too much money. We're
Big shots.
Big shots,
Yeah.
big shots. So we go to the play, and we drink all weekend. We own room service. Finally, I said, we have to leave, Peter, in about an hour. How much money have you got? He said, he had nothing. I had nothing. We couldn't pay the bill. It was pouring with rain outside, storm, and the beaches were
Sounds
dangerous
like England.
to swim, and there was huge waves and so forth. You can't swim, and I said to Peter,
I've
"Look,
never
I'm
been
not-
there.
let's
My
take
kids
off your
have.
clothes now, strip." So he stripped, I stripped.
I didn't
and we
care
left on our
because
underwear.
everybody in
And we
England
rolled them
told
up
me
into
it
a-
was crap.
and we rolled them up into
Traffic
a ball,
and prices.
and I threw them out the window.
No, I've been all over the South Pacific and all the major dive destinations of the world. Why would I want to go to England?
We're going for a swim. Because we couldn't get out without paying the bill. So we put towels around us, and we walked out the lobby. Hello, and they said, and this woman there, the manager, said, "Where are you going?" I said, "We're going for a swim." She said, "A swim? A swim? It's dangerous. The waves are 10 feet tall out there. There's a current. You can't do that." I said, "Yes, we're going for a swim. We're going for a swim. We're Irish. We're tough. We know how to deal with these things." Out we go. As soon as we're out the door, we snuck up the little side lane, got our clothes, into the car, got his car off. Didn't pay the bill.
Cool.
Terrible cool. But the end of the story was this. O'Toole now, years later, did Lawrence.
He was
Lorraine,
very
became
good
a
at
big star.
MacArthur
I did
Park.
Camelot or something, became a big star.
I go to MacArthur
And I
Park.
go
There's a
down to
MacArthur
Brighton
Island
10
Park
years
here,
later to
and
do
it's
a
great.
concert.
You can play
And
free
I
mini golf.
unfortunately forgot about the story of them stealing the hotel, not paying the bill, and I go in and I recognize the lobby. Oh my God! And I'm signing my name, and it's the same woman behind the desk. I signed in, and I covered, and I was walking toward the lift. She said, "Oh, Mr. Harris," and I said, "Yes." She said, "We thought you and Mr. O'Toole drowned."
Yeah. Yeah.
Why you should use that ransom line on her? I got her. Now, did we want to take a shot of this woman or not? Is she actually out there? I noticed the lights came
So
on.
I just freed up my memory on my phone. Now I'm able to record again.
Probably just as well.
Yeah, I had a lot of stuff on my phone. I freed up my memory. I wish I could do that with myself and forget about all the abuse that others have caused
Thank
me.
you for having me back.
You come back anytime.
Okay, now here comes the funny part. I've never been to New York City, but I remember walking across the Rainbow Bridge with Jennifer. That was fun. Yeah.
All right,
one more minute. Or 2 more minutes.
All too frequently.
The camel
Our first guest
scene.
is a 7-time Academy Award
A
nominee.
camel
His
that
films
drank
include
beer.
Favorite
My
Year,
God.
and of course, Lawrence of Arabia. Please, folks, welcome one of the all-time great actors, Peter O'Toole.
And he comes in with a camel. I almost went to Tunisia, but that didn't go through. I'd like to go to Morocco and see the Atlas Mountains. There's no other place I'm interested in Europe or, well, maybe Italy, but in Africa, I'd go to Tunisia, but Morocco sounds the best. I've always wanted to ride a camel in the desert. America, in the desert, there's a horse with no name.
Peter, welcome to the Late Show. Thank you very much.
Ships of the desert.
But my noble transport is a little thirsty.
Excuse me, but my noble transport is a little thirsty. This is funny. A camel drinking beer. That is hilarious.
Yes, sir. Very nice job.
I believe that's called a stupid pet.
Yep. Well, there's something to be learned from everybody. I listen. Nobody else does. So, I'm just about to have a chat with my new family friend, Bobby. Not Bobby. Why did I say that? Oh my God. Bobby's buried out back. Phoenix. Phoenix. Phoenix, the bird that rises from the ashes. You want to come out? Come on out. Get out of your cage. Come on out. Come on out. Nobody needs to be locked up. Nobody needs to be locked up. Some people are imprisoned physically, and other people are imprisoned emotionally. So, I couldn't even walk. I couldn't even walk a year and a half ago due to a nerve entrapment issue. I figured it out. I took my orthotics out of my shoes. I could walk in 4 days. Then I booked a holiday to Indonesia after I was diagnosed with cancer, prostate cancer. Still no symptoms, but if my PSA levels go up above 12, I'm in big trouble. I'm taking the cancer bus to Kelowna. My dad died of prostate cancer at 75. My mom died of colon cancer at 73. But my nana lived to be 98. She was a French Canadian, too stubborn to die. The Polynesians, they didn't like the French. My nana from Quebec spoiled me rotten. She never liked women. She said, "Who wants to be in a senior's home with a bunch of old biddies?" That came up at my ADAC meeting. I don't have to go to another ADAC meeting. I got it out of my system. These women with their problems. Their addictions. Either food, pills, or whatever. What am I addicted to? What am I addicted to? I am addicted to adventure. And I wish I could find somebody who was as adventuresome as me. You know, just a walk down the street or a bike ride or whatever. But everybody disappears on me. I'm sick of it.